So we simply give. Is it as simple as that? We look many times over at the choice and meaning of what it is to give. What is giving? And I ask myself, am I right in what I'm giving? I have found myself hesitating in a shop aisle or looking at the pages of all the things you can buy from the internet. I might also ask you about these so-called bolt-ons. Bolt-ons, really? Would you like to add? Are you going to add? Sign up for the notifications so you don't miss out. And there is the cursory. We look forward to seeing you again. And don't miss out on. I find myself forever feeling that we are being sold a culture. We are almost being invited to give all the year round and buy all the year round. But surely we only buy to give as we need to, such as when the occasion should arise. We sang just that short while ago the hymn True Simplicity, there telling us how it is a gift to be simple, a gift to be kind, and turn around just right. I find that word gift is the true representation of an unconditional symbol. It is something past the understanding of anyone's capacity to know. The true and sacred gift of how the human heart rests within you. So sacred is the human heart that it gives with love. This is what has drawn us to the very core of our meeting now. We are here in honest meeting, we gather, we give. I come here with an undefended heart, just waiting, resting, holding, living just in the moment. Its beat connecting with mind and soul, knowing that there is something to send out in the grace of the holiness in the self. Meeting here now, we are giving of all that our heart and conscience can afford. We are willed to give. When we question ourselves about if we're giving enough, what is it that we feel we should be giving? Where is the moral compass of your giving pointing? Is it towards giving of money, of time, of care, of compassion, of knowledge? Where is your inner self? Your impulse to give? Here are a few questions to ponder. What is the best gift of the self? Why am I giving? What brings you to give? Is the moral of the gift true to your inner self? How do you wish your gift to be received? What does the grace of the sacred tell you about receiving? As we have done in previous years, we shall be giving from this gathering to one of our local charity places. Only this year we give money, as we are in a situation not to be able to give food donations. We know the pandemic is temporary and that we shall hopefully be able to return to giving food donations again next year. Yet in the same way, every stage of life is temporary. There are always going to be challenges to our giving, even if not on the global scale of the pandemic. How do we reach out to other souls in need of our gifts, or support the many great charities that try to do this? What courage and answering of our heart's call of compassion do we need to leap the many boundaries between us and our giving? Perhaps our own fear and scarcity gets in the way of our giving. What if I don't have enough for me? Or our fear of scarcity out of our time spent giving, or especially this time of fear found the scarcity of our health. What if I get sick whilst I'm trying to help others? What is the nudge, impulse of compassion within your heart that allows you to overcome these obstacles to giving? How can we remind ourselves that we are temporary custodians of the sacred grace that lives within us all, and that this is our mission whilst here to help with our whole hearts whilst we can? I invite you for a few moments to think of a place you go once in a while, perhaps somewhere near your home or a little further, somewhere that might be a walk you go on. Let's say you have arrived there at this place and you walk along the path. Having been there before, you know that path, and you know you may have walked it several times. Or maybe you haven't been there in a few months or years, but you return again. The path might have changed, but it still goes where it always went. There you are, walking along it, knowing that this path is not yours. It belonged to the land from before you ever stepped foot upon it, and will belong to the land again after you have left it. But every step of that journey is yours. These are your steps, your thoughts, your revelations. You come again to this path, you return in, and it welcomes you back to continue your journey. This is the gift of the wilderness. It's there, yet changed by many who traversed it while you were walking in other places. And when you come back to it, perhaps you see someone you don't know there, tracing the same path as you. Maybe you give a smile and a hello and receive, hopefully, a smile and a hello back. This is the gift of the wilderness, is in the wholeness of meeting and giving, and with grace receiving. Today and all the other days we will find ourselves giving and receiving. Here we have gathered to answer the divine call. This call is the invitation that says, "Here we give." Today we give. Living the call, living in this vocation, with each and every one of us sharing the small grain of the holy that is within us all. Not only are we giving because our call says we should, and because it's the right thing to do, we give because we can, and we give of what our heart and conscience can afford. This is our giving ministry, and whoever receives it, we hope shall know that it is given with love. As we journey through this labyrinth of the precious path, we will meet many in need. May we listen out for the small, still voice within that says, "There is enough. Give freely and surely with abundance you shall receive." I will give my little today for someone else's plenty tomorrow. And may we do this by the grace of God. So may it be. Amen.